Hello, my name is Andy and I'm a personal trainer and owner of my own business, Andy Goddard Personal Training. As part of the Finding Your Future campaign, I'm partnering with the DFN Foundation and NSEF to tell you about what I do and share with you some tips and advice on staying on your pathway to employment. So what does my role as a personal trainer actually look like and what does it involve? So I work with a range of different clients, all with different goals. So whether this could be to lose weight or build muscle, or if it's something more specific in sport. So if someone wants to improve a certain aspect of their game, depending on what sport that might be, I'll help them do that too. So people normally come to me for help around nutrition, or potentially if they've never trained or done much physical activity in the past, we'll start at a different level. Generally, I'll train out of a gym. I also do online coaching. This is something that's becoming a lot more popular. So I might set someone certain goals to do away from me, so in the gym, and also give them sort of a nutritional plan to help with that aspect as well. So generally, I'll guide them through a training plan that I've created, and this will be sort of progressive as the weeks and months go on to help them get to where they want to get to. So we'll do things like fitness testing as well, body composition testing too, which is kind of seeing where they were at the start of the program, and we'll kind of do various tests to see how they've progressed. I'd say the best part of my job is seeing somebody start at a certain point, so the point where they come to me, and then seeing them progress throughout the weeks and following months until they get to a point where they're really happy with what they look like and what they feel like. Or like I mentioned earlier, if it's in a specific sport, it's really great to see somebody not necessarily being able to do a skill as well as they could, and then weeks down the line see them doing it like exactly how they wanted to do it and really improving in their sport. So the hardest part of my job, generally speaking, I absolutely love the job. I'd say the hardest bit for me is early mornings and late evenings. So generally you do tend to, the hours kind of work like that. So you might have your first session, say for example 6 o'clock in the morning, last one might be 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So for me the hardest part is getting up when it's, you know, very dark outside, especially in the winter. But like I say, I'm lucky that I really do love my job, so it's not as bad. But yeah, mornings are the hardest bit. So how do I keep myself going when things get tough? To be honest with you, when things do get tough, I kind of try to look at the bigger picture and go, okay, for example, this is where we are with a certain client. Sometimes you do get setbacks, and it can be challenging for both myself and my client. Like I say, the biggest thing is to kind of remind ourselves of what we're trying to achieve. Also and as a trainer as well, what I'm trying to achieve as a trainer. Sometimes I find one of the easiest and best ways to do it is to exercise. It kind of sort of clears your mind a little bit, makes you think a little bit straighter and a little bit clearer. So like obviously, because I generally work out of a gym quite a lot, I can train in between clients. If you're not able to do that, I'd say even just go for a run. Sometimes it's so great for the mind, and it does clear the mind and just get you thinking a little bit straighter. So how did I get into my job? So I started off by going to university. I did a sports science related degree. That was not actually necessary to get into my job as a personal trainer. You can just do a personal training qualification. So generally you have to start at level 2, which is a fitness instructor qualification, and then you can go to level 3, which is your personal training qualification. So you can do that. So I did my courses online, my level 2 and level 3, I did them online. I believe you can go to an actual college and do a course that way. So yeah, I started off with my level 2 fitness instructor, did my level 3 personal training. I also got my sports science degree. From there, when I left uni, I started working at a slightly smaller gym, a more independent gym as a fitness instructor. So I was there for about 2 years. And then from that point, I went to a bigger gym, Fitness First, which you've probably heard of. And I went there as a personal trainer. So from there, I kind of managed to get a few clients, and then eventually took the leap to start up my own business, which I am where I am today. So I work out of various different gyms with various different clients. So yeah, that's how my path into the industry happened. So I got lots of training when I started my role as a fitness instructor originally. So yeah, they helped me sort of with exercises and how to train clients and things like that, because it's not necessarily, you might go to the gym yourself. It's not necessarily easy to transfer your knowledge in the gym to clients. So that takes something completely different. So they're really great at teaching me how to do that. And when I became a personal trainer, the gym that I went to, Fitness First, was really good at helping me build up my business and helping me build up my clients. So they really supported me a lot. I wouldn't say there was necessarily loads of training involved in that, but in terms of support, yeah, I did get loads of support with that. And most gyms should have a similar structure to that, so they'll help you, they'll sort of guide you through the process of your day one in the gym to then building up your business and hopefully taking it where you want to take it. So how many hours do I work in a typical week? Generally, it'd be between probably 35 to 38 hours a week, something like that. So the time that I'm not spending the gym, I'm generally either at home or in a cafe or something on my laptop doing work. So yeah, I'd say I roughly probably spend maybe 30 hours actually in a gym, and then the other 5 to 7 hours doing training plans on my laptop, or looking for other ways to progress with my business. So you're looking at a typical 37-hour week. So have I found friends through my work? Absolutely, I have. I would say 95% of my clients have now become my friends. You're working with them for quite a long time, sometimes, or generally most of the time, on a one-to-one basis. So you do build a nice bond with your client. So I would say I've made loads of friends through it. Also, when I worked in a commercial gym, which is your big gyms, I made lots of friends with the fitness instructors, and you just meet personal trainers all over the place, when you probably least expect it, and you make friends so easily. But I would say yes, absolutely, I've made friends, especially with my clients. So what was my first ever job? First ever job was at a supermarket, Tesco. I worked there when I was 16 to 18 on the checkouts every Saturday whilst I was studying, whilst I was at college. Yeah, I really love that job, and I've made some good friends there who are still friends with me today. I was actually best man at my friend's wedding a couple of years ago, who I met through that job. So every opportunity, no matter what it is or where you are in life, can lead on in so many different directions. The funniest thing that happened to me at work actually happened very recently. So I was in the gym with my client, and I was showing them an exercise. So it's called a wall sit. So basically, you're doing a squat up against the wall, and you come down quite low. So I was showing my client how to do this exercise. The day before, I'd trained my legs in the gym, and I got down into this squat position, and because my legs were so sore from the previous day, I couldn't stand back up. So I was kind of stuck on the wall, and the only way that I could kind of get down, I had to kind of slide down the wall, and ended up on the floor right in front of my client. So it was a little bit embarrassing, but it was really funny at the same time, and we had a good laugh about that. So what advice would I give somebody wanting to do this job? First of all, I would say you do have to work hard. It's not a job that it's not going to get given to you on a plate. So you do have to work hard at it. However, if you're passionate about it, it's so rewarding. It's one of those jobs that if you put the effort in, you will get the rewards from it as well. It's like I say, it's an incredibly satisfying job, seeing results from your clients. So my biggest advice would be, work hard, get your qualifications, I say you've got to do your level 2 and level 3. If you do both of those, then you're basically a personal trainer. You can still be a fitness instructor by doing your level 2 qualification, which is still a good job in itself. So yeah, work hard, get your qualifications, and enjoy it. So thank you for watching this video. One thing I want to finish on is to say that whatever your dreams and goals are, you can get them, okay? Whatever happens in your life, whatever happens along the way, never lose sight of that dream, all right? I never thought once that I would have my own personal training business that I've built up from scratch. I never ever thought that would happen. I've worked hard to get where I am, but you know, you can do it too. There is absolutely nothing stopping you getting to that point. If you want to own your own business, it doesn't have to be in personal training, wherever you want it to be in, whatever your passion is, follow that. You can do this, and don't stop until you get there. If that is something you really want to do, then you can do it, all right? So if you have any questions for future videos, please ask on Twitter, LinkedIn or Facebook by using the hashtag #FindingYourFuture and tagging DFM Foundation. Thanks for watching, guys.